Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and Lyft is very close to hiring an IPO advisor. That basically means that Lyft is planning to go public, and you will soon be able to buy Lyft stock on the New York excuse me. Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and Lyft is very close to hiring an IPO advisor. That means soon on Wall Street, you will be able to buy Lyft stock and equity in the company. Lyft is also announcing this as they're on the verge of securing a $1 billion investment from Alphabet, Google's parent company. Now, this could be very, very important in the rideshare business because while the new CEO of Uber has announced he wants to take the company public in 18 months, they just are not able to do so now. Basically, Uber's financials are in such disarray and their value so much lower that he needs to try to fix the company, and he has done a really poor job in doing so thus far. I mean, I know it's only been a few weeks, and I try to be that guy that waits, but if someone were to ask me, what has the new CEO done to improve Uber, I would say nothing. If he has done something, I sure as heck can't tell you what it is he's done. But, you know, who knows? Maybe next week he'll surprise me. In the meantime, Lyft has continued to show very big growth. They used to have 8% of the market, and now they have 26%. Uber is getting kicked out of London. Lyft looks like they will be entering London. Lyft is raising $1 billion in capital. Now, Uber is also raising $10 billion in capital, which seems way more impressive, but it's going to come at a very serious cost, which I will talk about in another video. And Lyft is right now in a better position to be successful publicly. Because here's the thing, Uber may have burst on the scene and they may have gained major growth, but they never figured out how to make money. And they did things that were anti-business and anti-driver that hurt them in the long run. Now granted, Lyft did mimic a lot of what they were doing out of necessity to stay alive, but in the meantime, they have been growing organically. They didn't expand too fast. They entered the market slowly. They seemed to get more permission. They were the ones who got to the airports first legally, and then Uber got there shortly afterwards. But Lyft figured that out first. And Uber is getting kicked out of London while there are talks that Lyft is in talks to enter London. So that would be a huge market that they would have taken over. And Lyft is doing so without losing the obscene amounts of money that Uber is. They're losing some. I'm not going to say they're not. Mainly because they can't charge the passengers what they would like. Because I think they should. I think they should raise the rates. But I also know that, while they're trying to fight off this, basically Lyft and Uber got into a pissing match where they were just throwing money at each other. And Lyft has been resilient, but they don't have the money Uber has. So it's interesting. But what doing this IPO would mean is it would open Lyft up to getting way more money. And they could probably also expand more because they have more cash flow coming in. And they could be very successful. And if they are successful enough before Uber launches their IPO, then Lyft might be in the position to actually overtake. Because I don't think Uber's worth nearly as much as they say they are. I think when Uber's IPO launches and they go public, we're in for a big shock. We're in for a big shock. We're going to find out what Uber's really worth on paper. Lyft this might be the winning move for Lyft. You never know. Lyft strategically grew slowly. They waited for Uber to make the mistakes. They learned from those mistakes. They positioned themselves to be friendlier. And now they're going to go public first. And investors might just invest in them instead of waiting for Uber. You never know. So it's got so fun. What do you folks think, though? Are there any investors out there watching this video? If so, will you invest in Lyft if they go public soon? I would love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month. $5 will get access to exclusive videos not seen anywhere else. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.